Go, you're live. Boom. Okay.
Welcome everybody to Sibling Revelry. My sister is bossy. I'm just going to start by saying that. The
Wow.
oldest child is always bossy. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jack Hollingsworth, comedian and children's pastor. With me is renowned ankle specialist, Tess Scott. Welcome, Tess.
I am the oldest, and sometimes I just know what's right. So you could have put that as part of the introduction.
So I had someone come up to me last week. It was two people. I can't remember who it was, but one said to the other, "Did you know that Tess is his sister?" And the other one said, "Really?" "Yeah, he's her big brother."
That is true. That is true. You are my big brother.
I'm like, okay, let's just get something straight here. I am taller than her, but she is older than me. And they were like, "Really?"
Yeah. Well, it's negligible, I think is what they say. Yeah.
It's negligible. How old are you going to be this year?
I'm going to be older than last year. My grandma used to say, I'm as old as my tongue and a little older than my teeth. And so I'm almost at the age to start saying that. So today we're going to talk about things we understand now that we did not understand as kids. And I didn't understand why my grandmother would say that, as a matter of fact. And now I do. So that's a good segue into that. And we had a little bit of fun in the Facebook group. There were people chiming in. And if you're in the comments, chime in about things that chime about things that you didn't understand and now you do. So our friend Marcy said that her parents used to say there's food at home to eat. Yeah. And now she says that to her kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here's what I've noticed lately with my son being home from university. There's no food at home to eat. There's nothing. Well, didn't we have leftovers? Like we had 3 pork chops. No, they're all gone. He ate 1 at midnight and he's put 2 in his lunch today. So let's just go out. Let's just go out and eat because I'm hungry right now.
But let's not take him.
Well, we're not going to take him because he took all our food.
It would cost too much to feed that boy.
It really, really would.
Yeah. Teenage boys eat a lot into their 20s because he's not a teenager anymore, but they do put down a lot of food. So get ready, Marcy, because it's only just starting.
That's right.
That's all I'm going to say to you. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And, despite the fact that he eats a lot of food, we are happy to have him home.
Way to say that. Yeah. In case he's watching the show, we just want you to know.
Because he's on Facebook.
He's on Facebook. Right. We're glad you're home. Also, Jane, our friend Jane, who is a big fan of our show and definitely Team Tess, Jane said that she now understands curfews. Did you have a curfew?
Yeah, I can remember. So the 8 o'clock when I was little, I remember that one. And then 9 o'clock, but at 9 o'clock was WKRP in Cincinnati. And I really, really wanted to be able to stay up to watch WKRP in Cincinnati.
Right.
And I think you watched it and would always tell me how great the show was.
You're welcome.
So curfews, yeah, I think you had more of a struggle with curfews than I did.
Well, that sounds like more like a bedtime issue. And when I think of curfew, I think that I had to be home by 11 when I was in high school. And 11, like parties are just starting. Like you don't go till 10. 11, you have to be home. Like it's not even over. Like places don't close till 1. So, and Dad would stand in the back kitchen because I would try to sneak in the back way so he wouldn't hear the door, but he was smarter than that. So he would stand there and wait, usually scare me, and be mad if I better to be 5 minutes early than 1 minute late, which is what he said, not what he did, but what
is very, very ironic for our father to talk about that. In fact, when they had their, what was it, their 25th anniversary and we had the mock wedding.
Oh, yes.
The we had a mock wedding. So for people in the city who don't understand this, when you're in the country, you don't have anything to do but put on skits. So we had a mock wedding, and the thing they made fun of my dad for was, here's the wedding ceremony. Has anyone seen Doug? Oh, he's back in the back 40 with the dog.
That's right. He will be here eventually. Yeah, I think Leonard played the part of my mom in that wedding.
I think so, because he had the curly hair.
Because he had the curly hair. Fun times. Skits are fun. Yeah, yeah. So I remember, now I understand. Well, Jane says that parents want curfew because they don't want their sleep interrupted. Would you just get home so I can go to bed and not worry about you anymore? And I agree. I think that is why.
I don't think my parents were worried about me like they were worried about you, because I didn't really.
Because I was a girl? I don't know. I don't know why.
I think because you were willing to sneak. I never sneaked.
Well, I don't know.
I came in through the front door, but like,
if only we could all be good like you. I know. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go back to the eating out thing first, because thank you, Jane.
Oh, I would worry about Tess, because Tess knows how to have fun.
Party Tess. Back then it was Party Tess.
It was.
Let's go back to the food thing, because back then, if you ate at a restaurant as a child, you could eat anything, right? I don't care. Give me more French fries, and I want chips, and I want a great big hamburger, and then a hot dog. And you're like, okay, because I know I'm going to be hungry like in a couple hours, right? You don't understand as an adult that that's a full day's worth of food for you right there. Those are called calories, and your butt loves them.
Yeah, as a kid, it doesn't matter, right? That's something that changes as you get older, for sure.
Yeah,
there are consequences.
For your grandkids, when they're over, you just watch them just run around on the lawn.
Yeah,
they're just running in a circle. Why are you doing that? Because I have to run.
And how do the parents feel about that?
The parents are good.
Wear yourself out. Go, right?
I bet you can't go faster.
That's right. And longer. Keep going.
Absolutely. And then like as an adult, like running in a circle. We had a dance party last night with Eden, who is 2. And most of my dancing was with my arms. I'm going to tell you that right now. Do.
I think that's what your dancing looked like back then too.
It probably did, but it was more in style back then, because it was new wave.
All right. Do you remember your parents saying that you had to wait an hour after you eat before you could go swimming?
Yes.
Yes. And did you wonder why at the time?
No, I just kind of accepted it. Okay.
I didn't accept it. And my mom said, because I said so, which is the other thing that parents say, right? I mean, it comes in handy as a parent. I love that answer, because I said so. That's a good one.
Because parents have just gone through the terrible 2s and the whatever 3s. And what's the big question every 2-year-old says? Why? To no matter what you say. And finally, you just end it. Here's the dead end. Because I said so.
That's right.
And so by the time you're 8 years old, that shortcut is already embedded. We're not going to go up and down and all around to answer all these questions. This is the final destination. So we're just going to get there because I said so.
That's right. That's right. Good morning, Carolyn. And I think we know now, well, I know now that my parents just wanted a break after dinner. Like as soon as we were done eating, which didn't take very long because, I scarfed down a hot dog. I want to go to swim at the lake. We were at Kettle Point camping. I want to go swimming, but someone has to take you and someone has to watch you. And none of the big people want to do that because they want to just sit and relax and talk and be boring. And so they say like, oh, you always have to wait an hour. Let that food settle. You don't want to drown. You might drown.
And do you think that's true that you have to wait an hour?
No.
Really?
Well, I have a pool. I never make people wait an hour. Jump in. I throw them in while they have their hot dog in their hand. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Have fun.
That explains why some of the inflatables in your pool are actually hot dogs.
Maybe. Good morning, Tracy Nelson.
I always wondered about why there's so many wieners floating around in this pool. Like, it's Tess. She's just pushing people in who are barbecuing right now.
Come on over this summer and we'll see how it goes.
You know what I didn't get as a kid? Probably about half the jokes on Bugs Bunny.
Right. That's true. That's true.
When you watch, and believe me, I still watch Bugs Bunny.
Me too.
And even Wile E. Coyote. Dad used to love Wile E. Coyote and laugh and laugh and laugh.
Yeah.
And I thought, Wile E. Coyote is the crust.
Yes.
If Bugs Bunny was a pie, Wile E. Coyote is the crust. But now I just love that loser.
Yes.
And the fact that the Acme company has so many things.
Yes. Yes. It was the Amazon of the 70s. Really.
That's where Jeff Bezos got the idea. I wish there was a company that could sell rocket-propelled roller skates to just anybody without a license. I think that would be great.
And deliver them tomorrow. It was always just showed up. Here it is. There you go.
I don't know how they knew where I was staying, but I'm going to strap these on. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a fun show to watch, and it did have a lot. Even Bugs Bunny had a lot of adult humor, and we didn't really get it. But when we were watching, often our dad would fall asleep on the couch, and I wondered sometimes. And now I understand. I mean, I know now that he worked in the evening. He did a 3:00 switch in Toronto often. So he had to leave at, I don't know, I was in bed. You were probably still up, but it was late. And then he would get back in the morning and then go out and do chores. So he didn't get very much sleep. And that's probably why he was tired all the time. And I get that more. What is it that Curtis saying there? Wile E. Coyote could be an illustration or example of radical perseverance. Ooh.
Nerd.
That's a very good example, Curtis. That's right. That's what we all need. We need to know to keep trying. So I fully recommend Looney Tunes for that.
Did you see my door open behind me?
No, I don't look at you.
Look who's here.
Oh, it's Blue. Hey, Blue.
Hi, buddy. How you doing? I can't be with you right now. I'm sorry.
Do you remember when your parents or other adults got new appliances and they were excited about it? We got a microwave. Well, microwave was pretty exciting because it was also new technology. But like adults would get excited about getting a new stove. Like,
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I know when we saved up and got our new kitchen 2 years ago.
Yes.
It was new stove, which was gas and not the other type. And we got a new fridge and we got a new microwave. And it was very exciting.
Jane, do you still have Harvest Gold stove? Because if you do, I bet it still works. That's all I'm going to say. My best friend Holly got a new stove and she has had to replace it and it still isn't working and it's brand new. Well, it was brand new. It's brand new in the last few years. And I have a stove that is a donkey years old. I'm telling you, if you have a Harvest Gold stove, it probably still works.
As a side note, Holly's stove actually caught fire. And I think of all the appliances in your house, you would least expect to catch fire. Like all the appliances where someone has said, we need a safeguard so that this doesn't catch fire.
Yeah.
It would be the stove.
You would think. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they saw that coming.
Yeah, no problem. No. But new appliances, getting something new. That was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
Just get something new.
That's right. It wasn't as big an investment, maybe. How about close the door? Were you born in a barn? Oh, yeah, Jeanette. I remember Well, if I was born in a barn because you were there when I was born. No, I was not born in a barn.
So you're
That
saying
doesn't
Jeanette is
that doesn't even
72?
make sense that our parents said that to us. Were you
No,
born in a barn?
my friend,
Close the door.
my friend Trevor says, no, but Jesus was.
Oh, he is a saucy one, isn't
Oh,
he?
he's a sassy one. That's right.
That guy.
You remember going to someone's house that had air conditioning? Why don't we just get air conditioning?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Why didn't they? We had fans. I guess that's why we could all lay on the floor in the dining room in front of big box fans in the summertime.
No, but listen what I can do. Wow, 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 wow.
Right? Yeah, box fans were fun. That's true. But we didn't understand why we couldn't just get air conditioning. Yeah. Sounds easy.
Here's a solution. Just get air conditioning.
I know. Yeah. And they didn't. Now these things do make more sense.
Yeah. I took, when we moved into the apartment when we first got married, Mom gave me the air conditioner that used to be upstairs.
Oh, I don't even remember an air conditioner being upstairs.
Oh, it was a window unit that actually belonged to Grandma and Grandpa back when they were first invented. Like it should have come with its own wheels. So, so I took it in to get it, tuned.
Yeah.
And the guy says, "Where did you pull this from? Were you storing this in a barn somewhere?" He goes, "There is so much dirt inside this air conditioner. I'm surprised it would even work. It's a good thing you brought it in." I thought, oh, you're supposed to clean air conditioners?
Who knew? Yeah.
I didn't know.
I didn't know that. No. Do you remember adults saying that they were excited that they had comfortable shoes? Oh, these shoes are so comfortable. What? I didn't get that as a kid. Like, aren't all shoes comfortable? I mean, unless they're too small for you, and then don't you just wear bare feet?
You wear bare feet. That's
yeah. I don't remember wearing shoes in the summer very often. Like
no.
And
Aunt Marion never did.
No.
Like, she always went barefoot.
I know. She probably still does right now. I don't know. We should ask her. We'll ask her.
Yeah, shoes. And when do you get new shoes? You get them in September.
Yeah, or when your older sibling grew out of them.
Or hand-me-down shoes.
Hand-me-downs are the best thing ever. I would get a bag of clothes from Mary Jo, and then I would go through it, and it would have like cool clothes in it, like Pepsi shoes with the big heel, and blue jeans. It was the best. The best.
I never got hand-me-down clothes from anybody.
No, too bad. Guess you weren't a girl. I don't know.
You guess I wasn't a girl.
Yep. But you gave hand-me-downs to Bones.
Yeah, he would never wear anything that I had. Bones was too cool for school.
He's still pretty cool.
He is pretty cool. So
yeah.
But clothing, yeah, I found out that Grandma and Grandpa would pay for a winter coat for us every year.
Yeah. So cool.
And back then they were probably only $15.
Yeah. You get them at Zellers.
You get them at Zellers. But to be fair, you could buy a house for $30. So $50 was a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember Grandpa saying that he worked for $1 a day on the boats. So, but bread was 5 cents a loaf. I mean, it's probably not really comparable, but some things were different back then for sure. Oh yeah. Tracy also loved hand-me-down clothes, which is another clue that she's on Team Tess. I was going to say it.
I didn't say I didn't love hand-me-down clothes. I just said I never got them. That doesn't mean she's on Team Tess.
Well, we know she is. Yeah. Yeah. Did you wonder why your parents wanted you to have a nap?
Yeah, I don't really want to think about that.
Why?
Because so driving home from Watford Faith Baptist Church on Sunday in the old farm car, and Dad would say, "Okay, when we get home, we're going to eat lunch and everyone's going to have a siesta."
Right.
And I don't think on Sunday afternoon it was because we needed a sleep.
No, I don't think it was either. I don't think they even cared if we slept, because this is such a great idea. So if you were a kid watching this, this is what we did, because our mom could hear us walking around. Our bedrooms were upstairs, like above her bedroom.
Yeah.
And there was like a main landing room, and then Jack's bedroom and mine were off of that. So she would hear it if I walked across the floor to go to Jack's room so that we could hang out and have fun.
Yeah.
So what I did was I put a little path of books to walk on, books, so that, because there were lots of books, so that she would not hear the floor creaking as I walked across. And I think it must have worked, because really she only cared that we were upstairs and being quiet.
Right. So once again, it was Tess that came up with the sneaky idea.
Brilliant idea.
Brilliant. But I can see why it was important to have a curfew for you.
Come on.
I really do understand that. How about, so other than Sunday afternoons,
yes,
I didn't understand how tired people could get.
Yeah. And do you now?
Oh, heavens, yeah.
Yeah, I think we now understand. As adults, life is tiring.
And I mean, as a children's pastor, like, I'm getting texts and emails all the time from volunteers and blah, blah, blah. But my wife watches a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
And she said to me the other day, I wish I had time to work out. I said, hun,
you are working out
3 days a week.
Yeah.
So what she did, first of all, Eden weighs, I don't know, I'm going to say 30 pounds.
Okay.
I'm making that number up. Anyways, she put her up on her shoulders, right? Which is great. Then she dropped something, and my wife did a squat.
Okay.
Straight down, picked it up with Eden on her shoulders, and then stood up again. I mean,
she's working out.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the end of the day, done. Yeah. This is why we have our children when we are very young. Oh man. And think of how tired adults get. And then when you're a kid, you're like, hey, can we have these people over? Hey, can we go over there after supper?
Yeah.
And the parents like, no.
Can you just drive me? Into town?
No.
Why?
Because I
said so. That's right. That's right. It's really easy to figure that out. Yep. Well, what do you have coming up? I mean, you just had the most amazing show in Sarnia.
Oh, thank you.
A couple of weeks ago. So much fun to watch you walk that stage. It was a busy weekend for you.
It was a pretty busy weekend. We were 4 seats shy of a full house, and they raised over $10,000. So
wow.
Yeah, they were really happy with everything. And it was so much fun to see, like, people from all over. We had friends from Watford and Petrolia and Forest and everyone.
Alvinston.
What's that?
Alvinston.
Oh yeah, Alvinston.
Mm-hmm. All over.
So it was lots of fun. And then the next day we drove to Milton to do it all over again.
So
there was an Irish guy in the crowd in Milton, and he gave me his contact information because he wants to talk about us going to Ireland and performing for the school boards there.
Nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's good. You'll probably have to take a plane. I'm just setting you up for that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep. So guess what's happening with me?
You, I don't know. You're going on a world tour.
I am going to Pennsylvania today. That's right. There's a women's retreat in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and we are going there for the weekend, and I can't wait. I've never been to Pennsylvania. Have you ever been to Pennsylvania?
Never been.
Me neither. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
I picture Pennsylvania as a lot of pasture land, rolling hills. And I think the Pennsylvania Dutch, I think those are Amish people, right?
Probably. I'll let you know when I get there. On a previous show, you said that Tracy DeGraff could probably meet me there because she lives in the United States, so it's probably close to her. And we figured out that it's a 10-hour drive for her and a 5.5-hour drive for me. So it's actually closer to me than it is to her, even though she lives in that country.
Ooh. I know. And I think Tracy Nelson lives in America as well. Her name is also a Tracy, so she probably lives close to Tracy DeGraff, which means she might meet you there.
She might. Just drive on over, Tracy Nelson, and I'll meet you at Singer Hill Church in Johnstown, Pennsylvania tomorrow morning.
Tracy,
yeah, just do it. Yeah.
Show us how committed you are.
Yeah, that's right. She is Team Tess. We know that for sure. She's already said it numerous
Team
times.
Tess, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it's about a 40-hour drive. She's leaving now. See, I love
40 hours. That's less than 2 days.
That's right. She'll be there.
And that gives you 4-hour pee break. So you should be okay with that.
Maybe Uber.
Oh, that's where the chocolate place is. But you know what?
Is it?
We have Cadbury.
Yeah.
We have Cadbury. Cadbury is much better chocolate than Hershey. I'm going to tell you that right now because we have, what is it? Chocolate, butter, chocolate butter, butter chocolate, butter fats. I don't know. There's some mixture of words that is like.
It's really good.
Yeah. Milk solids maybe or something.
In Petrolia, Ontario, close to here, there is a chocolate place called Guild Chocolate, and she makes by hand out of beans, the whole thing, makes the most beautiful and yummy chocolates. So are we going to be back here next Friday? Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we are. So join us here.
Oh, so you knew already. So this is called a rhetorical question.
Yeah. I know you're just learning these things. It's a rhetorical question. Yes, we will be here next Friday. But if you are in the chat, you're watching this on #replay, or you are just joining us live and you want to comment, tell us something that you didn't understand as a kid. And let's see if we can get some more ideas in here.
I didn't understand French as a kid.
Yeah. All right. Have a great week. See you next week.
All right. See you guys.